And again, this is the iPhone 6, so there's no stability setting on it. So I get what I get when I walk around and hold the camera in front of my face. iPhone XS. It's like $1,300 straight out. I think it's probably $500 if you get yourself into a 2-year contract. Fuck that. Fuck that. All right, so I wanted to share a little story, a quick story with you. What I used to do is my first iPhone was a 3GS, and I bought that straight out because I didn't want to change my package. And I had that phone for literally 6.5 years. So I paid, divide $750 by, 7 years, and it's worth it if you're going to keep the same package. And my package was a monthly fee was really low. So anyways, when it was time to buy a new phone, because after 7 years of having the iPhone 3GS, the app stopped working because obviously I capped off at the operating system that the 3GS phone could have. So I started losing my ability to use apps because the apps would then be using different operating systems that I wasn't able to use. So I finally decided, okay, it's time to buy another phone. I didn't want to change my phone package, so I'm like, well, let's buy another phone outright and then hang on to it for 5 years. So I went in, bought an iPhone, an SE. So I go from the 3GS iPhone to the iPhone SE, and I'm like, all right, $750, not a problem. Divide that by 5-6 years, and it's worth it if you keep your package. And my package, monthly package, never changed. So I was paying like $50. I had like 2 or 3 gigs. It was really cheap. Anyways, a year and a half in, my iPhone SE died. So basically, after I shot last year's Mexico video, I got home, and within 4 or 5 more months, my phone died. Went into Apple, sat down with Apple, the genius guys. They ran diagnostics on it and said that it was burnt, it was dead. The hardware system is gone. There's nothing you can do. And I couldn't believe it. Think about that. You spend $750 on a phone. It lasts for a year and a half. So thinking back, I got lucky with that, with my first iPhone, the 3GS. I think I just got lucky with it, having it for 6.5 years. So the iPhone SE lasted a year and a half, $750. So they offered me a refurbished iPhone 5. So the iPhone 5 is a step down from the iPhone SE that I purchased outright for full value. And they wanted to charge me $350 for an iPhone 5. And I'm just looking at them like, you're crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So I said, no thanks, see you later, goodbye. I went to Bell, who's my carrier, and I wanted to get a brand new phone. So I ended up getting the 6, not paying anything, but my package changed because I had to get into a 2-year contract. And I got screwed over. And that's all I'm going to say. I got screwed over. I was paying more money. I lost gigs. I went from 6 gigs down to 2 gigs. Not happy about that. So the lesson here is I personally will never buy a phone outright again, because I think the hardware, the software, it's all being cheaply manufactured, cheaply made, and it doesn't stand the test of time. I think I just got lucky with the 3GS. But anyways, so that's what happened. This is an iPhone 6. It has no stability on it, so I have to keep it as static and as straight as possible. If I'm walking and I start bouncing the footage, that's what you're going to see. There's no stability option in it. I'd have to buy the next iPhone if I wanted the stability option, which is not going to happen. So I got into a 2-year deal, got this phone for free, and I'm going to have this phone for as long as I can, and then when this thing dies, I'll have to change my 2-year, another contract, and get into another 2-year contract. Apple's not my friend anymore. I'm not impressed with their customer service. I'm not impressed with the fact that my iPhone SE, when I bought it straight out, I find out later on that it had a refurbished battery in it. and I'm sure some of the parts were refurbished, so it wasn't a brand new phone. And I've done some research since my SE died, and it's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad how Apple is refusing to fix their products and instead trying to push refurbished products for premium price on the consumer, and not impressed at all. But I just want to let you know that's my rant for today, and the day will get better. And this is coming to you on an iPhone 6 that I didn't pay for, but I got stuck in a 2-year contract. But that's life. Cheers. Yes, the iPhone 6. Got it in my hand right now. The image is coming to you from the iPhone 6. See how long this thing lasts.